Hello,
Hello.
good evening.
Hi, good evening.
May I know your name, please?
My name is Shubhashpal.
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from Guwahati.
Oh, that's a beautiful place. I am Saumya and I'm from Bangalore.
Oh, Bangalore. That's a very good city, metropolitan city of India.
Yeah. So, are you a native of Guwahati or you are currently living there for work purposes?
No, I'm from Assam itself, but I'm not originally from Guwahati.
Okay.
So I came to this city long back in search of a job, and after that I have settled here.
That's very, very nice. All right. So, do you want to talk about? Do you have anything that you want to talk about?
No, I don't have anything in my mind, but whatever topic you come up with, I will try to talk on that topic.
That's lovely. That's so great. So how about we talk on um how about we talk on picturesque locations?
Picturesque location. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Let's try. Yeah.
Or, what do you think? Like what comes to your mind when you hear this topic, picturesque locations?
Picturesque location, when I heard these words, it comes to my mind that a place, a very beautiful place with a breathtaking view. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
On point. So with what is such place for you?
Yes, I have one place in my mind is that definitely from Kashmir, Srinagar.
Kashmir. And why is that?
Because this is, as I already told you, that this is a breathtaking view. So when I visited a place, so the place is in such a way that behind we can see the hills with ice on its tops, and when the sunshine falls on this ice, it gives a color, the ray of this sunshine, the color gets changed. The top, it becomes a kind of golden color. So it gives a very beautiful view. And that's why I chose that this is a very beautiful place. And another thing is that it's a very pollution-free place, because all the other cities that I have visited earlier, so all of them happens to be polluted to a some extent. But here in Kashmir, it is very clean, and when you look up in the sky, you will get a very clear view, which is not happen in other cases in other cities.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. That makes sense. So, would you have you ever been to Kashmir before?
Yes, yes, I visited once. That was in 2014.
Okay.
Yes.
So, and how was your experience?
Yeah, the experience was very good. I felt like that I should visit again. So this was the first time I got to see these apple trees full of apples on trees, and I had the experience to pluck a apple and have that apple in that place itself. So this is a kind of new experience for me, because we don't get to see this kind of trees here in our place. Even in Bangalore, so you don't get to see.
No, we don't. That
Yeah.
is the
So
sad part about living in Bangalore, because it's a concrete jungle. You have
yeah.
nothing apart from buildings.
But one thing is very good about Bangalore is that it's, I mean, the weather, the climate actually. The climate throughout the year is very nice. Once I
Mm-hmm.
visited your city long back, that was in the month of June. So when we think about June in our place, it is too hot. But when I went there, so I was a bit astonished to see that the people in the hotel we are given blanket, and yes, we felt the cold in that month June. That is very unusual in our case.
Mm. I understand. That makes complete sense. So, if I were to tell you about a place that, reminds me of a picturesque location, I think that would be Dehradun. Have you heard
Okay.
of Dehradun?
Yeah. Once, yeah, I have heard, and I happened to pass by that city also because once I visited Mussoorie, so I had to go through Dehradun.
Okay, because I was living in Dehradun for, I've lived in Dehradun for I think a good 6 years. So, and
Okay.
it was a dream to live. It is a dream to be living in that city because you get to see Masuri.
Mm-hmm.
You get to see Haridwar. There is so much that you can see right from your balcony in Dehradun. So
From
that is
Dehradun, from Dehradun, you can see Haridwar. Is it?
yes, because they're just very close by. So it depends on the location that you are in. You can see everything.
Okay. I
Yeah.
visited Haridwar and Rishikesh also, and during that time I went to Mussoorie through
Mhm.
Dehradun. But I
That's
felt that it was too far from Haridwar, this Dehradun, around 3, 4. By bus, it took around 3 hours or 4 hours, I think.
yeah, no. When I used to go, it used to take me around 30 minutes maximum.
Only 30 minutes.
Mhm.
Okay. So there is a, after leaving this Haridwar, after some time towards Dehradun, there is a amusement park. Have you
Oh,
noticed that one?
yeah. It's a water park, I think. It's not an amusement park.
Not only water, other things also available.
Okay. Have you been there?
Yeah, on the way to Mussoorie, we just stopped by for
That
few minutes only.
that's lovely. Well, sir, it was great talking to you. I mean, I would love to continue having this conversation, but now the session is about to come to an end. So I would like to give you a quick feedback before
But
we wrap.
we are given 15 minutes, but we talk about only 8 minutes.
No, I'm gonna give you a feedback now. So, like if you would want, we can continue the session, but I usually give feedbacks before I wrap up the session.
Okay,
So,
okay, no problem.
yeah, so I would say that you are a good speaker. You're a very lovely speaker. Your vocabulary is very nice. Something
Okay.
that we can work upon is like right now we have the raw material. We have
Mm-hmm.
identified that, I have good words, I have the correct sentences, but now I just need to join and put them together because
Mm-hmm.
that is something very important.
Okay.
So, to do that, I would say try to read as much as you can,
Mm-hmm.
read aloud, okay, and read in a way as if you're having a conversation with somebody.
Okay.
Yeah, and then slowly and gradually we'll be good to go.
Okay.
Okay. And another thing that you can do is the mirroring technique. Have you heard about that?
Yes, that is standing in front of mirror. I will speak to myself like that, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
I did try, but sometimes I feel it is so boring. So once I started talking to myself, but after a few minutes I felt so boring that I stopped doing this. But as far as reading book, yeah, I purposefully read books just to grab some new words and to use them while speaking English. So that I do. And but what I do is that only I like to read these self-help books,
Mm-hmm.
non-fiction self-help books. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. So,
But
which is
in
your... Mhm. Go on.
in that books, when I read these self-help books, so there we don't get the conversation. But if I read a novel, then I'll get to read the conversation. So from then we can pick up some sentences, how they use it while speaking to others. But in case of these self-help books, that is not there.
Mhm. Yeah. So, you can for sure go for, you know, self-help books or read any book right now for that
Mm-hmm.
matter. It's gonna be really beneficial.
Yes. So, do you have any words that you want to share? Some fancy words that I can use while speaking to others?
I would say that, always in English, remember that it is not about the fancy word that you use. It
Mm-hmm.
is about using a simple word effectively.
Okay.
Always remember this. This
Mm-hmm.
is a food for thought that I'm giving you. So after the session, go back and reflect on it. It's really not about, that I have to put a really fancy jargon and then only I'll be able to sound confident or sound good in English. No. You can be using very simple language, but if you use that effectively and if you use that correctly, you're gonna sound confident.
Okay.
And I think your vocabulary is really good. Apart from that, we also share session materials and other things. So they are gonna be really helpful as well.
Uh, but I don't get session materials nowadays, so I have to go with the topic that brings up by the tutor. So I go like that.
Okay, you haven't been getting session materials for very
Yeah.
long.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, for very long.
I will bring this up with the team then. Thank you so much for letting me know. I will keep a note and then I'll bring this up with
Mhm.
it.
Okay. So, by
All
the
right.
way, may I ask you, other than this clipping, being a Clapingo tutor, what do you do? Are you a student?
Yes, I am studying psychology right now. So, yeah.
Okay.
All right, sir. It was great talking to you and hope to see you
Okay.
soon. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Say bye bye. Good night.